Why, hello. Hello, it is me. It is I. Small town Didi here, Hadi, on the Ray Internet. Akastrach. I am back. Hello, Yella. You guys, the girls are enjoying the victory lap. There's a decline in birth rates, and girls up. Girls up. And niggas are mad. Big mad. Right? And then there's this creator I follow who happens to be a journalist, or he's a journalist who happens to be a creator because I think he's a journalist first. His name is Ray. And Ray stitched this young lady's TikTok. I'm just going to put both of them here, or the stitch of the other, whichever one, because I think I want to post her thing as well because it's very short. But he stitched that thing.
Great job, ladies. The birth rates are declining. Amazing numbers.
I'm going to piggyback on what this wonderful creator has just said. Not only are birth rates in South Africa declining, but also marriage rates are declining. Ha! I was expecting this comment. I was expecting this comment. A comment that demonizes having an abortion. I expected it. Well, you know what? It's crazy that in 2025 you demonize having an abortion. An abortion is legally protected in South Africa. Abortion is part of family planning. Abortion is healthcare. Just like you go to a dentist for a root canal, abortion is part of healthcare.
And in her there was a comment in her post that, oh, they just having abortions. Okay. Fucking what? And then fucking what? And recently there was this debate, and I think it was two Caucasian men doing a back and forth, and the other one, where does life begin? Does life begin at? And does da, 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 da. And it's like there's a Caucasian man on this side saying life inception. And da, da, da. I don't even know the verbiage because that's how much it's none of my business. Life begins da, 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 and abortion is murdered. And I'm like, they are experts in this field, the white men. I may want to sit and listen as to what is murder, what isn't murder, seeing that they are leading experts in this field, especially that of the mass kind. Okay, I hear your take. I hear the other guy. And I'm like, I fear. I fear we haven't been having the same conversation for a while now. I'm okay with being a murderer. You take all the fucking time you want with that. I'm okay. Like, if the takeaway is I shouldn't do it because it's murder, okay, I'm a murderer.
So I need to edit, but I need to add this part. I understand that the debate is happening for policy and legislating and all of that stuff because murder is not on the table as a debate. Like, murder is wrong, right? So if we can prove, or if we run with the idea that termination is I get, I'm saying I'd still be okay with being a murderer. So I understand why the debate is still happening. That's just not the chat I'm having here. Also, the boys have turned into economists. The South African boys have turned into economists. I've got the flu now, and they're telling us about how we're not gonna have a large enough workforce. You want us to get pregnant over some capitalism shit so our kids can get stuck in this rat race. Mind you, the reason why the birth rate has declined, a lot of it is economic. A lot of women feel like they can't afford to have children. So I let me give y'all this video. Okay, I gotta go. Goes up still.
Okay, and then the other guy's like, that's not when I don't give a shit when it begins. I only give a shit that I don't want this thing. I don't want to. I don't want it. It must go at once. That's all I care about. I don't know. I'm like, this is some delayed shit. Like, I don't know why the conversation is still where life begins. Like, people murder real, actual, alive black women every day and don't go to jail, or go for a couple of years, and then society and everybody, who loves to forgive men is like, they've done their bit, they've served their time. How long are we gonna punish somebody? Whole entire family ruined because a breadwinner was taken from them, because this man in his little ego couldn't deal with the fact that this woman out earns him, had to take her life, right? And the punishment for those things is such that it's quite clear that murder is not that fucking serious now. It's not that fucking serious. So using like you're a murderer as a deterrent is wasted on a bitch like me. Wasted. You need to come up with something else. And even that is not gonna matter because we're just not operating from the same playbook. Like your morals and some shit you're gonna make me weigh. It's just not. Oh, it's just they are so angry. The same people who've been telling women to be, you guys need to be a bit more selective about who you gift your womb to. Your womb is a gift. Shaming the young women who were still coming into themselves and were duped or didn't have the the sex education, weren't taking shaming, oh, baby mama culture, shaming women whose bodies have managed to grow successfully, grow and birth, shaming, making those women like they're like humiliating them all up and down the streets of these here internets. And then finally, the girls realize that, oh, you are the bottom of society when you make people. And sometimes it doesn't even matter if you've made people within the confines of some of these constructs that they deem to be, the height of worthiness, marriage, right? Sometimes it doesn't even matter. You can find yourself carrying the load of that experience all by yourself within that institution, right? And God forbid you do it outside of that institution, right? Whatever way, women have now realized that they are bearing the brunt of this thing. And when it goes awry, they get blamed. When it's not going just so perfectly, they're getting blamed. They don't have the support they need mentally. They're being shamed every other way. When you have a baby with a man that doesn't want to take care of the baby, it's still your fault. You don't pick right. You don't vape properly. Oh, you guys just been having babies with anybody. A baby mama culture. Get the ring first. Get the ring. That's what you've been saying to them. And they're finally like, us girls are finally like, we get it. We get it. And now they adding the, oh, we're just having, and did. We're just having abortions, and did. And fucking did. And will next week. The fuck now? What the fuck now? What now? Because they don't, it's never been about anything outside of controlling and derailing women. The concern is not real. It's never even almost felt real. They've never tried to put it on as real. Because if the concern was about the children, the same voices that are so hell bent on saying we're not selective enough, with the semen, we just lay it all up in us and all of that stuff, that same group of people would have the same bass in the voice when they need to talk about the fact that men think they get to opt out of parenthood, but they're not. It's easier to shame women. And now, again, we're choosing to not have the children, and it's like, oh, can we make them wear some kind of shame for this? Let's just call them murderers. Let's say it's because they're having all of these terminations. And what? And fucking what? I am so proud of the girls. I'm beyond proud of the girls. I also think it's very There's a conversation we shy away from a little bit. It's like there's an association with abortion that is just this thing that sluts get up to. They love us sluts. Married women have abortions after they realize that you actually do this mother thing alone, this motherhood thing alone in these unions. Some of them have them with their partners knowing. So I've shared a story with you that we had a helper years ago. My mom and I helped her secure a legal and safe um, fetus deleters. We had to do that. This lady came to us and she said to us, she's so stressed. This is the situation. I can't tell my husband he's going to make me keep it. And it naki made you already with the ones I have. I'm carrying the load with the ones we already have. We can't afford another one, but he's not going to see it like that. I need help. We helped her. We gave her the days off on the days where he was away, right? He was away for a period. He had a project he was working on for a period. So by the time, like, he came back, she was good. She had been at work for weeks. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. Women do this. They do this. It's not some dirty little thing that us sluts get up to, in the corners of God knows where in the middle of the night. And there's a lady there with a hanger trying to pull the fucking, this life that you're so concerned with, that, the cure for cancer. What if he's the next president? Oh my God. I swear to you, he isn't. He isn't. How do you know what? They can't all fucking be that, can they? Kwa maternity look so labor 15 million thousand nowhere in sight, no family to help you. You all think you're carrying the next, but why you always think you're carrying the next president? Why the fuck do you always think that? You're not carrying the next president. Okay? I've said to you, you and that dude that knocked you up, you combined don't make a full brain cell. Ain't no way you're carrying that. Like, cut it the fuck out. Okay? Benchiwa, like, cut it the fuck out. Do you see what the other girls are doing? Okay? They're not getting pregnant, and when they do, they handle it. Nobody misses the potential baby. Okay? And nobody's losing sleep. None of that shit is happening. Like, truly, none of it is happening. One of like the best pieces of television that's been like produced in a very like, oh my God, I was obsessed with this thing. Also, I think it's because I have a crush on both of them. Um, is the series, an HBO series. I think it's called Scenes from a Marriage. It was on Showmax, and I don't know if they still have it up. Let me check for you guys. Isaac is fucking hot, guys. Yo, that's a beautiful man. That is a oh my god, and oh my god, no holy sex. Yo, no holy sexy, guys. Is it me of the? Oh no! It's still up, you guys. Go watch. Please go watch. It's so good. It's so intense though. But anyway, the plot is based around quite a bit, but then they are a married couple and they are pregnant, and she doesn't want this baby, and he just goes along with it, but he wants a baby. But it's different. He's a hands-on dad and all of that, but she does not want to bring this person. And sometimes I'm like, I've been guilty of doing things to friends who have just the one kid. I'm like, and it's because of my own fears, very new fears actually, that have gotten really bad, where I feel like you can't have just the one. There's a panic there for me, and I'll tell you guys about it a different time. And I always say to them, oh, just add another one. They need somebody, but they remember that load that I'm not aware of yet. The journey itself of carrying that, life, birthing, and wanting to give all of you so that they don't miss out on anything. And they feel that they can't split, like, be able to give as much as they giving to the one they have now to two people, it'll be far like they can't stretch themselves like that. They've applied themselves to that extent. And I need to respect that shit and not impose my fears and things like that on them. But those are that's basically the situation that Christina's character, I forget her name, was in. And it's so brilliant, guys. Please go watch it. It is so good. I thought I was probably gonna come and talk to you guys about it after. Maybe I'll rewatch it and then I'll come and talk about it because Usila and Billy and a girl, yoha. But like, these abortions will be had regardless of whether or not it's murder. I am so proud of the girls of the decisions we're making to whatever abstain, use protection, get on contraceptives, uh, course correct. Okay. When we detour a bit, just veer it back and off we go. Off we go. I hate you healthcare practitioners who bring your faiths to these spaces that pay your fucking bills and you try to talk young women out of having this very legal and safe procedure. Can't fucking stand you, bunch. Okay? Can't stand you. The Lord will, in actual fact, not provide. It will just be you. And when that baby gets here, all the help that people were saying they're going to offer you, it's not going to be there. Do you know what they're going to offer you? Some useless shit like thoughts and prayers. They have that fucking mess in abundance. Then you're fucking cooked. That baby is yours. Even the married women know that the babies are theirs. They're out here procuring safe and legal abortions because they know these niggas ain't shit. Okay? Truly. Call me something else. Maybe I'll be moved if you come up with a different thing. But like, nah, a murderer. People were just saying the other day that Chris Harney's like murderer has served his time. How much more do we want to punish him? People only seem to care so much about like life when they see that it's going to hinder a woman. I don't give a shit about like somebody taking somebody's life because you should not be able to murder somebody and have your freedom ever again. Ever again. If it's that fucking serious. Okay? Like truly. And the Lord forgives you guys. I mean, people on the internet like a couple of months ago trying to tell us that Diddy is also God's child. If he gives his heart to God now and decides that he da, 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 then God will absolve him and forgive him and he too will get this is the psychosis shit. These are those Christians, you know them, right? Diddy, whom we after we saw the video of him stomping that lady. So what's he gonna do? Just forgive Diddy and not you? Forgive all the Catholic priests touching on the kids and not you? For a little bit of like, you need to Tipex the fuck out of that shit, okay, and move on with your life. Don't be stupid. Stop embarrassing me. Nobody's coming to help you with that fucking baby. Okay. Cheers to the girls. Girls up. We're doing great. Sometimes I feel like people like me and people who talk the shit I talk that we're wasting our time. It turns out we're not. Turns out you guys are listening. You're doing Rahadi's proud of whatever methods that you're employing. Very, very proud of you. Oh, sometimes it feels like we're talking at like nothingness and nothing is but I know, man. I'm a proud Rahadi today. It's just late. Like it's so late. I can't tell Mokologane or Halala. Halala bu baby Barahadi halala. Woo! You understand? Bye, Yala.